Did you guys hear? What up, YouTube? You know what it is. Music, sports, hip-hop, whatever the fuck matters to me because I'm number one. I'm the one, yeah. So I went to see Just Blaze this weekend. Deadmau5, Carnage. It was a good show. Just Blaze got on there about 9 o'clock, 9:30. I really enjoyed it. Started off with a Jay-Z interlude. Played a couple Jay-Z tracks here and there. Played a few Kendrick songs. Really heavy drops, some scratching. Crowd wasn't that big. It was 9 o'clock and it was a rave, not a hip-hop event. He did really good for what he was playing. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hip-hop all around. I enjoyed the set. Carnage came on, pretty heavy, drops off some XXXTentacion, dropped new tracks here and there. It was his first stop on his Halloween tour, so he dropped a new track. Deadmau5, he had his big-ass cube, he was on top of it. First time seeing Deadmau5, I really enjoy his music. His personality is awesome. A lot of my friends did not like him. Some of my friends even left early. He didn't play a lot of his old stuff, which I wish he was playing his old stuff. GQ did an interview with Mr. 3 Stacks, Andre 3000, and it was actually a really cool interview. I would definitely check it out. I will put the link in the description down below. It started off with them talking about bomb shelter that Andre 3000 has, but it started off pretty dark, talking about his mental illnesses and just how he was. OutKast began, how he was the thug and Big Boy wasn't. It was a really good read. Definitely recommend you to check it out. I'm not going to get too much into what they talked about other than music-wise. Talked a lot about his life. If you are an OutKast fan or you wonder why all these old heads and all of these old men that are like 30 to 50 years old that listen to hip-hop consider Andre one of the best of all time, I definitely recommend it. I do think he's one of the best of all time. He's very humble and doesn't think he's good at all. Or like, what's a good, like... He talked a lot about his mental illness, depression, the things that he'd been through life when his parents died, how his kid moved to college, and just Andre 3000 used to live the rock style lifestyle back in the day when he was popping and everything was crazy and he was number one. I still think, in my opinion, he's still one of the greatest rappers of all time. You can't be GOAT if you don't have a solo album. Hip Hop DX did a whole video about that and I agree with it very much. Speakerboxxx The Love Below was their first album and I think it's one of my favorite albums. They were young, wildin'. And that goes to one of Andre's points. That's what it's all about. Hip-hop is a new kid's art. And I agree with that. Hip-hop started in Brooklyn from young guys on the street rapping. Watched the Get Down on Netflix. It was a bunch of kids going to discos, rapping on the mic where the owners weren't there, pissing everyone off. It was a rebel culture that was like, fuck what the rules are, fuck what the norm is. We want to do our own thing. That's why I hate mumble rap as much as I do, but I understand because I'm a gangster rap fan. Back when gangster rap started, all the old guys did not like that. OutKast changed a lot. OutKast was one of the first rappers in the South to do anything. Andre 3000 should know this. He shouldn't be so self-conscious. The guy interviewing Andre asks him, financially, are you in a place where money doesn't affect your decision about releasing music? And he kind of agrees with that. He has a family, he does buy a lot of things, but he doesn't have to support 5 girlfriends and he doesn't have a coke addiction that he has to attend to, but he's like, but look at me in 5 years, we don't really know. Andre goes on to say that he wants to put out his own project for his own satisfaction. You want to put out an album for your own satisfaction, and he also says that when he passes away, we're going to have files and files of music of him playing the saxophone, the guitar, the piano, him rapping. And like, why do we have to wait till you're dead? Is this because you're self-conscious that we're going to judge your music? He said that when he was 15 that he had this social disorder that it's followed him throughout his whole career. When he's on stage, he's nervous and he thinks people are judging him and he's very anxious, which I get. I would love to hear some of these tracks and some of this music. Don't drop everything at once. You've never dropped a solo album before. Big Boy has dropped several albums. This just makes me think that you don't want to because you're just scared of being judged. He's just so humble and I don't understand why. He has this quote that it really pissed me off when I read it, I'm not gonna lie. It really pissed me off when I read this quote. It says, for me, hip-hop is about freshness. You can always be hot, but you won't always be hip. I think that's bullshit. You can always be hip. You don't have to be number one poppin'. He goes on to say that hip-hop is always freshness to him, and yeah, you have to be fresh, you have to be new, I understand that. But Jay-Z, however the fuck old he is, he dropped a mature adult album that everybody fucks with. It's slow, yeah, you're expecting some big pimpin' beats or something like that, but no, it was a grown-ass up album, and double platinum. Like, it's an amazing album, and he's not new, he's not fresh. He just did what he wanted. He got on the track and said, this is what I want to rap about, this is what I'm gonna put out. To quote Jay-Z, you want my old shit? Buy my old albums. Yeah, okay, it is a young man's art, like I said earlier, and like he did state. There's people like, there's OGs like, they're not even OGs, they're still new into the game that came out like 5 years ago, 7 years ago, like 2 Chainz. Dude came out when he was 30, I think he's 36 now. And look at him, he's shining like crazy. I would love to go see a 2 Chainz concert. He's dropping the music he likes to listen to, the music that he wants to record, and people fuck with it. Yeah, it's kind of like what's popping now. Honestly, that's the reason why I don't think we have any solo albums from André, is just because he doesn't want to be in the limelight anymore. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight without Big Boy. And Big Boy's probably doing his own thing and he has the music. To me, he's one of my favorite artists lyrically. He compares himself to Mayweather, saying that he has 2 more Mayweather fights left in him. Ends the interview saying maybe 1. That he has 1 fight left in him, that he has 1 good album left, and I don't believe that at all. Look at the Jay-Z's, look at Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, look at Fat Joe. They keep coming out with albums, but people who are actually a fan of him and like him, I enjoyed that album. Jay-Z's album was great. Puff Daddy's Triple N that came out about 3 years ago when Compton dropped as well. Compton took the highlight, took all the light from it, but it was a good album. It was different. It was something that Puffy did. I think no matter how old you are, if you're already in that game, you can do whatever you want. You OGs make it what it is today. So we still need you out there. We still need you to guide the ropes for all the young bucks out there. And everyone can disagree with me. You can have people who are bitching and complaining, but then when they become the OG and they don't get the respect, they know that they fucked up and they don't deserve it. To sum up everything I just said, André, we love you. We want to hear more music from you. We don't want you to disappear. We want another OutKast album. We want a solo album. We want to hear this music of you playing drums, guitar, piano, saxophone, freaking the harp. I don't care if you're playing the bagpipes. I want to hear you musically. You are #1 in my books, and you're #1 in millions and millions of other people's books. Oh, this stash is gonna get so greasy. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's about 4:14 a.m. Just gonna take 2 dabs here while I'm wrapping up. Please comment down below. I do check out all the comments and I do try to reply to everything that I can. It's always a conversation. I love to hear what you guys think and if you guys think I'm wrong or anything like that. I can't wait for Friday because the new Call of Duty is getting released. I will be pre-ordering that today, probably right after this. Really excited for that. I'm a big Call of Duty fan. Played it my whole life, right? Came out when I was younger. Oh, look at that smoke from my last dab. Pretty excited for Friday. Gonna be playing a lot of Call of Duty. I will definitely have my videos out in time. Don't worry, between Call of Duty, South Park, and Fortnite, I will get some videos out. Thor Ragnarok is coming out very, very soon. Within 3 or 4 days, I believe, where I live. I'm very excited for that. I will go watch the movie, come home, smoke a spoiler review joint, which is what I want to do, a new series on this channel. I'm going to roll a fat joint and I'm going to review the movie from when I just saw it. I'm going to come back, just give you my thoughts on what I saw, just very quickly, the time it takes me to smoke a joint. Very quick video. It's going to be a bonus video of the week. Hope you guys enjoy that. I'm going to try to make that a regular series. Shouldn't be playing that loud at 4:30 a.m. All you guys are asking what clips I dance to and what songs I have in the background. So from now on, I will have all the songs down below. Don't any rights or anything to the songs that I play. Yeah, you know, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I don't know how many times I've said that. Have a great day, great night, great week. I will leave you to a 4:30 a.m. dab. Everybody shit, but your own shit when you lie for me.
undefeated out. Young Hov in the place to be. Big boy in the place to be. Undefeated out. Shout out to Columbia. Out south was me.
Ooh, you guys are the shit. Thick O.